T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. If you didn't watch my Mirage Chill comparison review, check that out. I spent a lot of time editing that. That's why this video is going to be a straight shot. If I mess up and stumble and stutter, it's staying in the video. There's going to be minimal editing in this video, so prepare yourself. Look at me messing up right then. And I'm going to leave that in because I just promised y'all that. I'm not editing nothing. Lay up there since you want to fall. Anywho, good start. This is Deluxe Class Impactor. Autobot Impactor. He is number 42 in Transformers Siege. They have a Decepticon version out that's also in the same, well, he comes packaged with a transparent mirage or translucent, I should say. But yeah, this figure looks good. It feels good. Doesn't feel loose or cheap in any type of way. There is hollowness here or there, so prepare yourself for that. This is the main culprit right here. Like, there's literally 100% no reason this looks like that. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe they could have, or what I would have done, or maybe they have to have this like that for some reason. I would have took this plastic and just covered all that. I don't understand why that needs to be hollow. Typically, when there's some hollowness, there is some good reason. But in this case, there is no good reason for the hollowness, just besides he's a deluxe class and he's very tall, and they couldn't make him a certain consistency. They couldn't make him have a certain amount of plastic, is what I'm trying to say. But he looks good. He looks nice. Only thing I'm not liking, I don't know how it's showing up on camera right now. What I'm looking at looks nice. But in person, this yellow looks very thin, very dull. It like they should have went over it with another coat, but they didn't. On camera right now, it looks normal. But in person, trust me, it looks bland, like they should have went over it again. This is his blaster. One of his blasters. Because you can consider this a blaster if you don't want to consider it a hook. This can come out. Reverse like that. You can put this here or in any of the ports. He has tons of ports, but I would put it up there for me personally. Articulation, the head rotates. It's on a ball, so you get a little bit of play. If you open this up, I would suggest opening it up so you don't wear this down, and push that up like this and then bring it down. Now he can look up and even turn and stuff while he's looking that way. Now open that back up, bring this up, and that holds his head into place. You have this articulation here with a little filler piece in there. Rotates. If you want to, you can force that up. It is very tight, thankfully, to keep this covered right there. Bicep swivel. Elbow bends. No wrist swivel. Waist swivel right here. Due to the transformation, he has an ab crunch, a deluxe class with a freaking ab crunch. And it's like, it's not loose. It like kind of soft clicks in a couple of places. So that's awesome. Legs kick out to the side all the way. Soft ratchets. No ratchets back and forward though. Knee swivel right here. 90 degrees of bend right there. The toe goes down. Now this is a little tiny bit loose, to be honest. And ankle pivot. What's stopping this ankle pivot from going in even more is, number one, it hits that groove. But right here, down here, it clips on that cow catcher right there. So there you are with that. This shoulder gun right here can rotate like this and whatnot. So that gets out of the way of the arm. if you needed to get out of the way of the arm. And of course, he has a port on both hands. There's actually this right here if you wanted that type of action. But like I said, he is a tall deluxe. Let's get a deluxe out here. And let's get a Voyager. Megatron is, for this line, is a tall Voyager. So he's taller than every single other Voyager figure. But you can see he's way taller than Hound right there. Pretty much the same height as Ironhide. Minimal editing. Here he is with weaponized up with Zatar right there. So, yeah, I had this on Instagram. People liked it. So, definitely wanted to show this off in the freaking video. Transformation. I took his weapons off already. Take this little thing right here. Rotate the head. Shove that down and shut that. This right here, this will feel like you're doing it wrong or you're breaking it, but just force it up to that position right there. Take the hands and rotate them like this. Now, here's a difficult. We need it to have that port right there. Rotate to the port is on the inside right there, and then bring this down. Before we bring in the other hand or the other arm, put this on right here. Now bring this one down and port it into the other side. Now you can shut this. There's a little tab right there that goes into 2 slots on both sides right there. Now we can rotate. You can leave this like this if you want, but it's meant to rotate here, which further covers up the back of his head, what doesn't look like anything. The nice thing is this is painted purple and it's painted on both sides. It's a little less hollow on this side than it is right there. But yeah, this reminds me of Shockwave for whatever reason. And you can put this anywhere, but they have it right here. And now the legs. The feet need to come out like this, go back, come out like this, go back. And now that they're out, you can rotate it back like this. But here's why he has that ab crunch. You need to push the feet together, or the legs together. Bend the ab crunch into this orientation right here. And now these 2 things right here are actually tabs. Rotate this up into this orientation, and now that hole right there needs to fit onto that tab. It is kind of difficult to do because it's like closed in, so you can't see it. But now he is a tank. It has wheels right here and wheels right here. These are pinned in. I think, yeah, both sets of wheels are pinned. But it doesn't seem to roll that much. I almost feel like I hear the wheels rolling, but I feel like I'm sliding it more than it's actually rolling. Articulation in this mode, well, let's let you see the detail. He does have the battle damage scraping right there, or paint scrapage on the bottom. He has some guns down there. You get some, well, they leave the ports right there. So that's all cool. You can put little blast effects back here to make it look like he's propelling himself. You can even put blast effects right there. They tried to go all out to make sure that you can port all types of stuff over this guy because he is a tank. But like I was saying, articulation. The gun turret can actually go up. This still has access to move. Of course, you can spin this gun around and whatnot for play pattern capabilities. And the turret rotates. That is why they designed his waist the way they designed it. Whoever did this design right here, yeah, it had to have some hollowness, but holy moly, they they need a raise, because this is awesome for a freaking deluxe. But yeah, it is outstanding to me. You can also port weapons in here and have little blast effects in there if you want. And of course, on top of the actual guns. So that is cool. Here is Ironhide, I mentioned. Didn't feel like transforming him back and forth. Ironhide is a little bit longer. Without this gun on top, they're about the same height. He's a little bit taller without the gun, I mean. Here is Optimus Prime, Voyager class Optimus Prime, who was already freaking about to be replaced in Transformers Earthrise. So, man, I'm pretty sure they designed that Earthrise while they were designing this at the same time. Both of them have similarities to MP44, which is nuts. But yeah, I like this guy. He's cool. I can recommend it. Doesn't feel cheap or anything. The only thing that was a little tiny taste loose is the feet. And he would be perfect if he didn't have hollowness in the legs. That is the most disappointing part of this figure right here. I think they have some filler pieces before somebody tells me. But some third-party company designed some filler pieces. So there's that option. But all the joints are tight. Stays in the pose. I like the weapon. I like the way he looks. I like the paint apps and whatnot. Besides the head looking a taste thin, but it's not terrible. So, yeah. If you liked what you saw in this video, you're definitely going to like it in person. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. You know what? I usually only do this for studio series, but since it's easy, I'm going to do reverse transformation. Popping this out, popping that out. Rotating that around, rotating this around, separating that. Go ahead and lift this up and bring the feet forward. Lift this up, grooving this into basically there. Bring the feet forward. Now we can rock the waist joint. Move this out of the way. Go ahead and we could just bring the head up now. There's like a little finger notch in the center of his head. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or if my figure is imperfect. Now we need to lift this chest panel up or start. Yeah, this chest panel needs to come up, but it's tabbed in there good. I shoved the arms down away from it to get it. Lift that up. Now we can swing these shoulders out and bring that chest panel down, which does clip into place securely. Bring the arms like this. And you could just leave it like this and be done with it. Hold on, let me see something. G1 Optimus. No, that peg is too small. Rats. But if you wanted to see what this looks like over here, yay, it's over there now. You can flip that out. I do like the way, because that's bulky and big, it does fill in the hollowness right there a little bit. So that's cool on them. But anywho, thank y'all for watching this again. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.